Hey guys, this is George, and I'm going to go over something. This is my dirty little secret. I've been carrying this uh, for some time now. When these first came out, um, I picked one up, and I didn't start really carrying it immediately. But as I've gotten to some different lower profile type jobs, because I'm not in the gun industry anymore like I used to be. I'm in the motorcycle industry, but I always like to carry around a good pocket knife, and I still do. But I've kind of taken to carrying around this. This is a Benchmade Adamas. This is a push dagger. You can see it's got a little oil on it because I keep some oil on it to protect it. And I carry this hidden and concealed every single day, no matter where I'm going, what I'm doing. This is it. I've actually gone through airport security accidentally wearing this right at my belt buckle, and security was like, "What's this?" I was like, "Oh, it's my belt buckle." The wand passes through. Didn't care. Anyway, so this little guy carried kind of appendix, carried horizontally, so I can grab it with my strong hand. It's right at my belt buckle. Very low profile. Really clean design. It's made out of a basically simple 440 steel, nothing special. But the fact that it is so light and so small, it does give you a lot of confidence. But the best thing about this little guy is this little guy, the sheath. The sheath allows you to take these screws off, these little Chicago screws, these little bolts, and you got a sturdy little sheath that you can carry in multiple different ways. And I tend to carry it horizontally, so you can see the clip, and that just clips right on my belt, and the handle is right there at my buckle. So it works great. It works great for me. Now, a friend of mine, he said, "Man, you got to get away from Benchmade because of the whole Benchmade donations to anti-gun politicians, the cutting of the guns for the police department." Anyway, Benchmade is a kind of persona non grata, and I'm not really planning on buying any more Benchmade knives really ever again. And I've kind of divested myself of most of my Benchmades, but this is one I'm going to keep. I bought it way before then. Benchmade didn't get really my money. A gun shop that I worked for got my gun money. Now this little guy here, a friend of mine said, "Well, let's get rid of that Benchmade. Let's see if we can get you into a cold steel." So he bought me this cold steel, and this is very appreciative because this is a really nice push dagger. It fills the hand. You can get a solid grip on it. Probably a better grip than you can get on this. This is just a little less comfortable. You hold on to this, then hold on to this, and you don't want to go back. It's a pretty good long blade, double edged, chisel ground, just like the Benchmade is. But man, that grip is just the business, and I wouldn't want to get punched with that thing. Downside to the safe maker. Now this is an AUS 8 blade, and AUS 8 is really not my preferred steel. However, in something like this, I'm not pulling it out and using it like I am a pocket knife. This is a get off me kind of blade. So in this case, it works fine. Downside to the safe maker is this. The plastic is just fine. It's a little stiff, the opening, so drawing it out requires a certain tug. But the clip is plastic. I can take that clip off. You can see the clip is held in by a clip. Kind of an interesting design. Not too bad, but I really haven't found a way I can take this off and then carry it. I can't quite carry it in the same fashion, which is unfortunate. Now I can probably jury rig something with some 550 cord, or maybe some zip ties and make some loops. but even then, it's not as sturdy as this one. So as much as I like this, as much as I love this, freaking love it, this is going to continue to be part of my EDC. And again, I've been carrying this for some time. I'm going to go ahead and say I've been carrying this for years because that is technically accurate. More than 2. But yeah, every day, this little guy gives me a lot of confidence. If I'm in a public restroom, you know, my back's to everybody at a urinal, you feel very vulnerable just to having this right there accessible. I can draw it, I can spin, turn around, and defend myself if I feel that is absolutely required. But man, this thing here, if there was a sheath like this for this, this would be winter chicken dinner all day long. Can't recommend the knife any higher than that. That is nice. Now, if we're going to stack these two and you're going to see the size difference, there is a good difference in the size. There is a good difference in the thickness. So I'm looking at the knives through the camera lens, so it's a little different. So you can see that the SafeMaker is a thicker, beefier blade. If I knew I was going to be using one for defense, the SafeMaker would be definitely the one I would want. But the convenience, the low weight, the little Benchmade Adamas Push Dagger is absolutely fantastic. Anyway, love these. Love them both. And I have been carrying this, but I've been carrying it vertically. Not my preferred way of doing it, but it's just fine. And I'm going to keep using this one really because it's just so good. But this little guy here is going to maintain its status as my dirty little secret EDC. And that's it. Push daggers. Been carrying them. Been loving them. Might work for you too. So there you go. Cheers.